Heartland has always been more than just a TV show. It has been a story about family, about love, and about holding on when the world around you is falling apart. When season 18 ended, fans were left with emotions running high. Amy, strong but still healing from the past, stood at a crossroads in her life. She has spent years dedicating herself to the horses, to the ranch, and to her family. But many could feel that a storm was building. Something bigger was waiting for her in the next season. Something that could test her in ways we have not seen before. Lou, on the other hand, was carrying the weight of leadership on her shoulders. Being both a mother and the mayor is no easy task, and by the end of season 18, cracks were beginning to show. Her choices often put her at odds with others, but deep down, fans knew she only wanted the best for her family. Still, the question remains, will Lou's responsibilities pull her away from Heartland? Or will they somehow bring her even closer to the place she has always called home? And then there is Jack, the heart and soul of the ranch, the wise figure who has guided every generation through hardship. Yet even Jack cannot escape time. His health and his future weigh heavy on the fans' hearts because we know that without Jack, Heartland would never be the same. Season 18 hinted at challenges that might become unavoidable in season 19. And if the leaked trailer is to be believed, Jack could be facing his toughest battle yet. But the biggest question hanging over the story is Georgie. Fans have been waiting and waiting for her return, and whispers of her comeback have only grown louder. Could season 19 finally mark her return to the ranch? Could she step back into the world she once dreamed of conquering? If these leaks are true, then Georgie's reappearance will not only stir up excitement but also bring new drama that could shake the family's bond in unexpected ways. Season 18 left us with loose ends, unanswered questions, and a sense that the family was on the edge of something life-changing. And now, with talk of a leaked trailer, fans believe that season 19 might deliver the answers we've been waiting for. The leaked details suggest new faces will arrive in Hudson, the ranch will face new trials, and the family we love will have to make impossible choices. The buildup is clear. Everything we've seen so far has been leading to this moment. The ranch has stood strong through love and loss, through heartbreak and triumph, but now, it might face its greatest test yet. Heartland Season 19, if these leaks hold true, will not just be another chapter, it will be the start of a whole new era. The leaked trailer begins with silence, only the sound of hooves striking the dirt, echoing across the screen. Then a wide shot of the Heartland Ranch comes into view, but it feels different. Calmer, almost fragile, as if something heavy is about to fall on the family. Amy steps out of the barn, her face serious, her eyes holding a story that fans have been waiting to hear. She walks toward Spartan, the horse that has carried her through grief and triumph, and the trailer cuts to black before she can say a word. This single moment is enough to send chills because it suggests a shift. Amy is standing at the edge of change, and that change may not be easy. Next, the trailer shows Lou standing in her office, papers scattered, her voice raised in frustration. The leaked audio hints at an argument. She says, "I can't keep holding this together." For the first time, we see Lou not just as a leader, but as someone close to breaking. Fans know her strength, but this trailer paints her as vulnerable, someone who might lose control under the pressure. Could her career threaten to tear her away from her family? Could this be the season where Lou finally has to choose between her responsibilities and the ranch she loves? Then comes the image that has sparked the loudest reaction among fans. A mysterious rider appears at the edge of the ranch, their face hidden by a hat, their arrival marked by tension. Who are they? Some believe this is a brand new character, an outsider who could challenge the family's way of life. Others whisper that it might be someone returning, someone whose presence would change everything. The trailer doesn't reveal the truth, but it leaves us with the impression that Heartland's peace is about to be shaken. The most emotional moment comes halfway through the trailer. Jack is shown sitting on the porch, staring out at the land with a faraway look. The background music fades into a soft piano, and his voice breaks through. "This place has been my life, but nothing lasts forever." These words have left fans speechless. Is Jack preparing to step back? Is this a hint at a storyline where his health forces him to hand over the ranch? Or is it simply a reminder of how fragile time can be? Whatever the meaning, the line lingers long after the trailer ends, but the trailer does not stop there. In a flash, we see a horse running loose in the night, a broken fence, and Amy shouting a name into the darkness. The leak claims that this sequence may be tied to the arrival of new trouble, perhaps even a rival rancher or a dangerous challenge for the Heartland herd. The editing is fast, chaotic, and filled with shadows, leaving viewers with more questions than answers. And just when it feels like the trailer has given away too much, it delivers one final shock. Georgie's voice. Not her face, not her return in full view, but a single line spoken off-screen. I'm home. The screen cuts to black, and the title card appears. Heartland Season 19. This moment alone has sent the fandom into a storm. If true, this leak confirms the return that so many have been waiting for. A return that could open the door to both healing and conflict in Episode 1. The trailer breakdown shows us a season filled with emotion, mystery, and challenges. It doesn't answer every question, it raises new ones. And that is exactly why fans cannot stop talking about it. The leaked storyline for Episode 1 does not open with joy or celebration, but with silence. The first scene reportedly shows Amy walking across the ranch at dawn, her boots crunching softly against the gravel, her hand brushing along the fence as if she's trying to hold on to something slipping away. The light is soft, the air is heavy, and Amy looks older, stronger, but burdened. A voiceover from her, quiet but powerful, is said to set the tone. Every season has its storms, but this one feels different. From there, the episode shifts to Lou, and the leak suggests we see her struggling more than ever before. In her role as mayor, she is faced with a problem that could affect the entire town of Hudson, a dispute about land and development that threatens the beauty and peace of Heartland. Lou argues with council members, her frustration raw, and when she returns home, her exhaustion collides with family obligations. The plot hints that Lou's storyline in Episode 1 will be about choosing between her public duty and her private life, a choice that might put her at odds with her sister Amy in ways fans are not ready for. The heart of Episode 1, though, belongs to Jack. The leaked script reportedly gives us one of the most emotional Jack-centered storylines yet. Early in the episode, he is seen struggling with a task he once did easily, fixing a gate, saddling a horse, climbing into the truck. His frustration is quiet but heartbreaking. Later over dinner, he tries to reassure everyone, but Amy notices the tremor in his hand. The leak claims that a private scene between Amy and Jack will leave fans in tears, as Jack admits he is not sure how much longer he can keep up the work of running the ranch. His words are said to echo the trailer's haunting line, "Nothing lasts forever." Then, just when the episode begins to sink deep into family drama, the leak reveals the moment that could shift the entire season. A rider appears at the edge of the ranch during the night. The sound of hooves draws Amy outside, and in the darkness she sees a shadow dismount. The scene cuts before the figure is revealed, but the rumor is clear. This is Georgie. Not a dream, not a flashback, but her actual return to Heartland. Her first words, "I'm home," are said to close out Episode 1 with a mix of relief and dread. But her arrival is not the only surprise. The leak also teases a new character, someone tied to the land dispute Lou is battling in town. This outsider, possibly a rival rancher or businessman, may become the new source of conflict, setting the stage for a battle that puts Heartland itself at risk. The clash between family loyalty and outside pressure will reportedly drive the season forward, starting with this very first episode. Episode 1 is described as slower, emotional, and filled with tension. It doesn't deliver big action right away, but instead it sets the stage. It plants seeds of fear, hope, and mystery that will grow with each passing week. Fans who have seen the leaks believe this opening will remind everyone why Heartland has lasted so long. It is not just about horses or ranch life. It is about family, love, and the fight to protect what matters most. The moment whispers of the leaked trailer and Episode 1 plot hit the internet, the fandom exploded. Forums, Facebook groups, TikTok edits, and Twitter threads filled with one burning question. Is this real or just a clever rumor? But whether it's real or not, the reaction has been massive, and it shows just how deeply Heartland still lives in the hearts of millions. Some fans have taken to Reddit with theories that Amy's opening narration, the line about storms feeling different, is more than just poetic. They believe it is a sign of a major shift in the show's direction, a season where Amy may finally move on romantically, or face a test that pushes her away from the ranch altogether. Others argue it could be her way of preparing the audience for Jack's decline, setting the stage for a generational handover of Heartland itself. The emotional weight of Jack's line, "Nothing lasts forever," has already sparked countless debates. Longtime fans fear it may be the writers preparing us for Jack's possible exit. Some are convinced this will be the season where Jack either steps down or tragically passes the torch. Others hold on to hope that the line is simply meant to mislead, that Jack will still remain the strong anchor he has always been. Either way, the thought of losing him has shaken the fandom to its core, with many posting heartfelt messages about how Jack reminds them of their own grandfathers and family figures. But nothing has stirred excitement like Georgie's rumored return. Across fan pages, her single line, "I'm home," has been dissected frame by frame, word by word. Some believe her return will bring healing, especially for Amy, who has carried so much alone. Others see it as the spark for new drama, wondering if Georgie's reappearance will come with secrets, regrets, or even conflicts that put the family at odds. Many fans believe her storyline could be tied to the mysterious writer, or even to the land dispute Lou is battling. Making her return more than just sentimental, it could be the key to the entire season's conflict. Speculation about the new outsider character has also run wild. Some fans think this will be the first time Heartland introduces a true villain, someone with real power to threaten the ranch. Others suggest the character might not be entirely bad, but someone whose interests clash with the Bartlett-Fleming family, forcing everyone to take sides. Theories stretch from rival ranchers to wealthy developers, and every version seems to raise the same fear, that Heartland itself, the land we've watched for years, could be at risk. What makes these reactions so powerful is that they reveal how much the show means to people. For many, Heartland is not just a TV series, it is comfort, it is tradition, it is home. The possibility of losing characters, facing new threats, or watching the family struggle has created a storm of emotions. And yet fans keep coming back because no matter what happens, the story of Heartland is a story about resilience, about finding strength in family, and about holding on to hope even when the future feels uncertain. In the end, the leaks have done exactly what they were meant to: ignite conversation, fuel theories, and build anticipation to a fever pitch, whether they turn out to be true or not. One thing is certain: the fandom is ready, waiting, and bracing for a season that could change everything. The final wave of reactions to the Season 19 leaks has not just been about theories, but about emotions that run far deeper than plot twists. For years, Heartland has been a show people turn to when they need comfort, when life feels heavy, or when they want to believe in second chances. That is why these leaks, true or not, have shaken the fandom so strongly. They don't just tease stories, they touch on fears and hopes that mirror real life. On Instagram fan pages, you see comments filled with excitement and dread side by side. One fan writes, "If Jack is leaving, I don't know if I can keep watching," while another responds, "But maybe it's time for Amy to finally lead on her own." These conversations reveal something bigger: the way Heartland has created a bond between fans and characters that feels almost like family. The uncertainty of Season 19 makes every fan feel protective, as if they are standing on the ranch porch too, waiting for answers. The buzz about Georgie's rumored return is perhaps the most electrifying. TikTok edits already imagine her galloping across the Heartland fields, meeting Amy in a teary embrace, or clashing with Lou in heated arguments. Fans who left the show years ago say they would return in a heartbeat just to see Georgie back in the saddle. The line, "I'm home," has become more than a piece of dialogue. It's a symbol of renewal, of lost pieces finally coming back together. And yet fans also wonder, what did Georgie go through while she was gone? If the writers bring her back, will she be the same girl who left, or will she carry secrets that could fracture the family even further? Speculation about the mysterious new outsider has only intensified the storm. Some believe the character will be a wealthy developer who wants to buy up land near Heartland, while others suggest it could be someone with a personal connection to the Bartlett-Fleming family, perhaps even an old rival resurfacing. The idea that Heartland, the place itself, could be in danger has created a sense of urgency among fans, as if protecting the ranch is no longer just a storyline, but a shared mission. On Twitter, hashtags like Tarikin Heartland Season 19 and or Save the Ranch have already started trending in smaller fan circles. People share theories late into the night, creating their own storyboards, imagining how Episode 1 might end with a cliffhanger so strong it keeps them awake long after the credits roll. This energy, this passion, is what makes Heartland different from other shows. It isn't just watched, it is lived. And through it all, there is one theme that keeps resurfacing: change. Fans know that Season 19, if the leaks are true, will not play it safe. The return of Georgie, the struggles of Lou, the uncertainty around Jack, and the looming threat of an outsider all point toward a season where the characters, and maybe even the viewers, must face the reality that nothing stays the same forever. The question left behind is not simply what happens next, but how will we feel when it happens? Because every choice, every twist, every tear shed on screen feels personal. It feels like it belongs to everyone who has loved Heartland since the very beginning. And so, as the dust settles on these whispers of a leaked trailer and Episode 1 plot, one thing is clear: Season 19 of Heartland will not be ordinary. Whether these leaks are fully true, partly true, or just carefully planted rumors, they have already done something powerful. They have reminded us why Heartland is more than just a series on a screen. It is a living story, one that stretches across generations, one that has become a second home for millions of fans around the world. But now, that home feels fragile. If Jack's words, "nothing lasts forever," are indeed a warning, then the family may be standing at the edge of their most difficult chapter. If Lou's struggles in Hudson pull her further away, will Heartland lose one of its strongest protectors? If Georgie truly returns, will she heal the family or bring secrets that tear them apart? And if a new outsider steps into the picture, could the land itself be threatened in ways no one saw coming? The beauty of this leak is that it does not hand us answers. It leaves us staring into the unknown, holding our breath, waiting to see if the storm will break or if the ranch will find its strength once again. This uncertainty is what keeps fans awake at night, scrolling through forums, posting theories, replaying every second of the supposed trailer for hidden clues. And in that way, the leaks have already done their job. They have pulled us back into the world of Heartland whether we are ready or not. Now the question is no longer about the trailer or the leak. It is about us, the fans. What do we believe? What do we fear? What do we hope to see when the season finally arrives? Because the truth is, Heartland has always been shaped not just by its writers or its actors, but by the people who carry it in their hearts. Every tear shed, every smile shared, every memory tied to a favorite episode lives on in the conversations we are having right now. So I turn the question to you. Do you think these leaks are real? Do you believe Georgie's return will change everything? Do you think Jack's warning means this will be his final season? Or is all of this simply smoke and mirrors designed to stir the fandom into a storm? Share your theories in the comments below, because this is where the story truly comes alive, in the voices of the fans who refuse to let Heartland fade quietly. And if you believe in this journey, if you want to ride through Season 19 with us, make sure to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss a single update. Because one thing is certain, whether the leaks are true or not, when Heartland Season 19 finally arrives, it will be a season we will never forget. The whispers may fade, the leaks may remain unconfirmed, but one truth lingers like the sound of a horse's gallop across the fields. Heartland is not just returning, it is evolving. Season 19, whether wrapped in mystery or truth, has already stirred something powerful inside the fandom. It has reignited the fire of speculation, the debates of what lies ahead, and the hope that the next chapter will honor everything that has come before. What makes this moment unique is the balance of fear and excitement. On one side, fans worry about Jack, about what his future might hold, about the haunting line that nothing lasts forever. On the other side, the thrill of Georgie's rumored return pulses through the fandom like lightning, carrying promises of fresh storylines, long-awaited reunions, and emotional fireworks. Between these extremes sits Amy, the heart of Heartland herself, standing at a crossroads that could define not only her future, but the legacy of the ranch. The mysterious outsider character only deepens the suspense. Is this newcomer a villain, a rival, or perhaps a misunderstood soul whose presence will test the family in ways they never imagined? If the leaks are true, then Heartland Season 19 will not simply continue the story. It will challenge it, reshape it, and push it into uncharted territory. But here's the secret. Whether these leaks are accurate or just the product of imagination, the reaction proves one thing. The story of Heartland belongs to the fans as much as it belongs to the screen. Every theory, every late-night conversation, every frame rewatched and analyzed shows just how much this world matters. Heartland isn't just about horses and family drama. It is about hope, endurance, and the belief that no matter how heavy the storm, There will always be a sunrise over the ranch, and now, the question rests not in the leaks but in the future. Will Season 19 deliver heartbreak or healing? Will the family grow stronger? Or will the cracks finally split too wide? Will Georgie's return mend old wounds or open new ones? And when the dust finally settles, who will still be standing on the porch of Heartland, watching over it all? The answers lie ahead, just out of reach, waiting in the next chapter. Until then, the ranch lives on in the hearts of those who believe in it. The story is far from over and the ride has only just begun. So hold tight, fans of Heartland. The storm is coming. The leaks may only be the beginning. And when the new season finally arrives, we may all look back at this moment and realize we were standing at the very edge of history.